Hey everybody, this is Renshaw from Renshaw's Personal Training. In today's video, we're going to discuss 3 things about working out. First thing we're going to discuss is speed and tempo of your weightlifting exercises. Second thing we're going to discuss is breathing. When should you inhale, when should you exhale when lifting weights. Third thing we're going to discuss is seating positions. How high and how low should you keep the seat when you're exercising with the machines. So let's go through some exercises and I'll show you guys some examples of what I'm talking about. Alright guys, first example I'm going to show you is a chest press machine. We're going to talk about speed and tempo. So remember, you have 3 things through a movement. You have the positive part of the movement, the contraction, and the negative part of the movement. Okay? So on the chest press machine, an example of the positive part would be pushing out, right? So you want that about 1 second, okay? And as we contract, that's also another second, okay? So the speed is not too quick. On the negative, you want the negative twice as slow. So I go down for at least 2 seconds, okay? So 1001, 1002, right? And then we push, contract, 1001, 1002. The reason why you want the negative slower, the negative is the strongest part of the movement and it won't create any momentum. You really don't want momentum when you're lifting weights because that doesn't really create a lot of, muscle tension or a lot of concentration in a muscle. So doing it this way will lead to better results and also better gains, right? So let's go on to the next thing we're talking about is breathing. Okay, when should you inhale, when should you exhale? So now we have the positive and the negative part of the movement, right? On the positive, you want to exhale, so you generate power. And on the negative, you want to inhale. Okay, so you're using the exhale part of the movement as your explosive power part, right? So always in the positive and inhale always in the negative. Alright guys, the last thing we're going to talk about is the seat adjustment. You have different seat adjustments for different machines. First is the chest press machine we're going to discuss. So you have this leverage where we could either bring the seat higher or bring the seat lower. A lot of machines have numbers on them, so you can kind of use these numbers as a guide. What we're going to do, we're going to put this at about, 5 or either 4, just because if you're about 5 feet tall or so, you want the number around 5. If you're 6 feet tall, you want it around 6. But also what you want to make sure on the chest press is that the handles line up with the center of your chest. Okay, so that will create a better movement, okay, for the muscle being worked. If the bar is too high, it's going to hit too much shoulders. If it's too low, it might hurt your shoulders, okay? Okay guys, that's going to be it for today. So remember the 3 things we discussed. Speed and tempo, positive, negative being the slowest part, no momentum with the weightlifting. Breathing, inhale and exhale. Always exhale when you do the positive part of the movement. Third thing is seat adjustments. Different machines have different adjustments on them, but remember, not all exercises require adjustments. For example, the free weights, okay? So you guys apply these things, very basic to do. They will enhance your weight training and give you better results. Check out my online training at renshawspt.com where I can train you personally and customize your workout programs for you. Until next time.